Good morning, dear students. Today we will deal with the topic National Immunization Schedule. National Immunization Schedule is one of the most important and cost-effective strategies for the prevention of childhood sickness and disabilities and is thus a basic need for all children. That means the National Immunization Schedule. This National Immunization Schedule is given by our Government of India. So this National Immunization Schedule is very important for the prevention of childhood diseases, for the prevention of mainly the communicable diseases in children and the disabilities which can be caused through that diseases. So National Immunization Schedule is very important. It is a cost effective also. It is important to prevent the child from the different types of infectious diseases, and this is the one of the right of a child. It is a basic need for all children and it is also a right of a children to receive the immunization. Next is the following schedule has been recommended by the Ministry of Health, Government of India, and is one of the most widely followed by the child health care providers. That means this National Immunization Schedule, it is recommended by the Ministry of Health. It is recommended by Ministry of Health, Government of India. The Ministry of Health, Government of India, they have recommended this National Immunization Schedule, and this National Immunization Schedule is followed by all the healthcare providers, all the healthcare workers. So let's study the National Immunization Schedule. This is the latest in 2020. This is the latest immunization schedule of 2020. So let's start. The vaccines for pregnant women. What are the vaccines the pregnant women are receiving? That is the tetanus toxoid, TT, which we are saying TT, tetanus toxoid. And when they are receiving? Early in pregnancy. As soon as the lady knows, the lady confirms that she is pregnant or she is conceiving, at that time the lady is receiving this TT vaccine, and the dose of TT vaccine is 0.5 ml, and the route of administration is intramuscular, and the site of administration is upper arm. In the upper arm, intramuscular, 0.5 ml, the injection or the vaccine is administered. And in the latest nowadays, TD, the tetanus diphtheria vaccine is also given to the pregnant lady to prevent from the diphtheria to child as well as to the pregnant lady. This TD vaccine is given. This TD vaccine first dose, it is given as same of that of TT, that is it is given in early in pregnancy, 0.5 ml intramuscular and in the upper arm. The TT or the TD second dose, it is given 4 weeks after the TT first dose or after the TD first dose. That means after receiving the first dose of TD vaccine or TT vaccine, after that 4 weeks, after 4 weeks the TT second or the TD second dose can be given, and it is dose is the same, route is also the same. Next is the TD or TT booster. If received 2 TT doses in a pregnancy within the last 3 years, that means when the lady is pregnant within the 3 years, means at the first pregnancy the lady has received the 2 doses of TT, and this in the second pregnancy the lady is pregnant within the 3 years, then that time the booster dose is only given. The first and second dose is not given to the lady, only the TD or TT booster dose is given, and the dose of that booster dose is 0.5 ml, route is intramuscular or site is upper arm. For infants, and what are the vaccines the infants are receiving? So the first vaccine is the Bacillus of Calmette and Guerin, that means BCG vaccine. And when the infant is receiving this vaccine at birth or as early as possible till 1 year of age. At birth or as early as possible till 1 year of age. This vaccine is given at birth or till 1 year of age. The infant can receive this vaccine, and the dose of this vaccine is 0.1 ml, and it is given intradermal, and the site is left upper arm. In the left upper arm this vaccine is given or administered. Next vaccine is hepatitis B. This vaccine is given at birth or as early as possible within 24 hours. This vaccine is given at birth, or this vaccine can also be given within the 24 hours of birth, only within the 24 hours of birth, and the dose of this vaccine is 0.5 ml, and it is given intramuscular, and the site of this vaccine is anterolateral side of mid-thigh. It is given in the infant's mid-thigh region, the anterolateral side of mid-thigh region of the infant. Intramuscular 0.5 ml, this vaccine is administered. Next is the oral polio vaccine. So through the term only you can know that it is a oral vaccine, means it is given orally. Oral polio vaccine. It is 0 dose at birth or as early as possible within the first 15 days. At birth it is given. Oral polio vaccine is given at birth or as early as within the 15 days after the birth, and it is given 2 drops. The dose of this oral polio vaccine is only 2 drops. It is given orally, and site that is also oral. OPV first, second and third, that means the oral polio vaccine first, second and third doses at 6 weeks. First dose is given at 6 weeks, second dose is given is 10 weeks after the birth, and the third dose is given at 14 weeks after the birth. So OPV can be given till 5 years of age. You also know, and you have also taken this oral polio vaccine up to how much age? Up to 5 years of age this oral polio vaccine is given, and it is given 2 drops. Site and the route is oral. Next is pentavalent vaccines. Pentavalent, that means it is a combination of 5 vaccines. You can know through this term only, pentavalent, that means 5, means it is a combination of 5 vaccines, and its first, second and third dose is given at 6 weeks, 10 weeks and 14 weeks. Can be given till 1 year of age, and this vaccine can be given till 1 year of age. It is given 0.5 ml. It is given 0.5 ml intramuscular. It is given, and at the side, anterolateral side of mid-thigh. Next is pneumococcal conjugate vaccine, that is PCV. 2 primary doses at 6 and 14 weeks, followed by booster dose at 9 to 12 months. It is given at 2 primary doses are given at 6 weeks and in the 14 weeks, and its booster dose is also given, and this booster dose is given at 9 to 12 months of age. It is the dose of this vaccine is 0.5 ml. It is given intramuscularly at the anterolateral side of mid-thigh region. Next is the rotavirus vaccine. It is given at 6 weeks, 10 weeks and 14 weeks. Can be given till 1 year of age, and this vaccine can be given up to 1 year of age to the infant. Next is the dose. It is given orally, so it is given at least 3 ml. Next is the inactivated polio vaccine. 2 fractional dose of at 6 and 14 weeks of age. This inactivated polio vaccine, it is given at 6 and the 14 weeks of age, and the dose of this vaccine is 0.1 ml, and it is given intradermal, 2 fractional doses, and the site is intradermal, the right upper arm. It is given at right upper arm, and intradermal it is given. Next is the measles rubella vaccine. The measles rubella first dose is given at 9 completed months or 12 months. It is given at 9 completed months or at 1 year of age, that is 12 months. Measles can be given till 5 years of age, and the measles vaccine can be administered up to the 5 years of age of child. Next, it is given, the dose of this vaccine is 0.5 ml, and the route is subcutaneous. It is given subcutaneous. Site of this administration of this vaccine is right upper arm. Next is Japanese encephalitis, that is JE vaccine. It is given at 9 completed months or the 12 months. Next, dose of this vaccine is 0.5 ml. It is given subcutaneous in the left upper arm. And next vaccine is the vitamin A. At 9 completed months with measles and rubella. This vaccine is given with measles and rubella vaccines at 9 completed months, and it is given orally. And dose of this vaccine is 1 ml, that is 1 lakh international unit. 1 lakh international unit it is given orally. Next is for children. For children, the vaccines are diphtheria, pertussis and tetanus, and it is given at 16 to 24 months of age, and dose of this vaccine is 0.5 ml. Intramuscular it is given at anterolateral side of mid thigh of children. Next is the MR second dose. The measles rubella second dose vaccine, it is given at 16 to 24 months, and 0.5 ml it is given subcutaneously at the right upper arm. OPV booster dose, the oral polio vaccine booster dose, it is given at 16 to 24 months of age, and 2 drops it is given orally. Japanese encephalitis second dose is given at 16 to 24 months. 0.5 ml it is given subcutaneously and at left upper arm. Next is vitamin A from 2nd to 9th dose. That means from first dose it is given with measles and rubella vaccine at 9 completed months, and from the second to 9th dose it is given from 16 to 18 months. Then 1 dose, that means in every 6 months it is given. Every 6 months this vitamin A syrup is given to the children. Every 6 months up to the 5 years of age it is given to the children. This vitamin A syrup is given to the children. It is given 2 ml, 2 lakh international unit. It is given from 16 to 18 months of age. It is given from 2 lakh international unit, and it is given orally. DPT booster second dose, it is given at 5 to 6 years of age. 0.5 ml it is given intramuscularly at the upper arm, and in 10 years or 16 years the children are receiving TT, or you can say TD vaccines, and it is given 0.5 ml intramuscularly it is given and given at the upper arm. So you have to remember this national immunization schedule. It is very important for your examination and for your professional life. So you have to remember, you have to memorize all these vaccines, its doses, and when it is given, site, route, everything. This national immunization schedule is very important. Thank you.